The vows of the Mahabodhisattvas to end for the beings forever is meaning that ending is to be given forever at all times, helping cutting diluted knowing through the enlightenment at all times, because this is not about projecting on attainment. Blessing beings means help end forever, helping cutting diluted knowing forever, and they continuously helping ending the beings until now, and it has been done at all times. They can always inspire Mahabodhisattvas and the Buddha seeds constantly, because they have passed through uncountable Buddhas. The essence of the enlightenment for the beings are very intensive. There is no need to keep any project on enlightenment any longer. Help end through the enlightenment. For enlightenment, there is no such thing as letting go or not letting go, liberating or not liberating. Why is that so? Because of the desire. That's why they create a vow, fabricate opinions. That's why there are behaviors to let go or not letting go, liberating or not liberating. There is no such a thing as letting go or not letting go, liberating or not liberating. For enlightenment, there is only thing. It's not about practicing at all. That which has nothing to do with yes or no, this is it or this isn't it. This is words that purify the unknowable, the Ajintai. They are still concerned with Buddha eras, still giving significance of Buddha eras, of each Buddha time. They don't allow Buddhas to be one. Still this Buddha, that Buddha, still wanting to separate Buddha eras, even though they have the same essence. And they still having opinion that each bodhisattva are different than others, but they have the same essence. They are not different. Buddhas are the same. Each Buddhas are the same, helping through enlightenment. But the opinions create separations, different Buddha era. This is just endless. You can have like explosion of your brain if you think about it. All the Buddhas have the same essence, but they try to make them different Buddha era. The projection for the vows, they have set up like that from the vows. The vows to become Buddhas or whatever. Actually, the vows, such a vows, create separations of Buddha times. That's why the beings are awaiting when.
คือเมื่อเจอองค์พุทธาแล้วก็มันก็
Everyone who meets the Buddhas, any Buddhas, they have the same essence. There is no need to have a desire for whatever from them. They only help ending. Refine this essence. There is no need to look at their styles. Buddha's styles. The essence is the same. Helping ending, helping through ending. Don't look at the forms or styles. That is superficial. If you see what they wear, this color, and then fixated to such a color, but don't look at the essence. For example, refine the essence. The essence is to help ends from samsara. Don't look at other ways, other things. Don't look at forms or figures. If you like them, that's it. That is already delusive attachments. Having the vow to have such figure, all the beings will follow in such a way, on and on, endlessly. Look at the essence, the true essence. How to help ending. That's it. That's the point. Help ending. The projection to grab, to take, to attain has effect because it will create a gap. Instead of continue with the essence of cutting deluded knowing at all times, it turns into a gap. Because any Buddha era, any Buddhas have the same essence. Therefore, do not separate them. What is that creates separation is the delusive attachment to opinions and meanings. This is the karmic difficulties of opinions and meanings, the vows, projecting for opinions and meanings, fixating to opinions and meanings. One cannot practice for attainment. It has to be only giving ending for one another. Even the fully enlightened ones, they declare removal and cancellation of all the vows. That is specifically for just liberation of suffering, because the blessing to help ends for the beings is not going anywhere. The vows is blocking the great compassion of the fully enlightened ones. Then there is not much blessing, because the vows is in liberation of suffering, not to be born again or just having just the last lifetime. These are the blocking of the great compassion, wanting to be born only this last lifetime. This is not helping samsara at all. This kind of vow is blocking the great compassion. If Luang Po doesn't say this, who gonna say this, huh? Why the fully enlightened one have to declare or deprogram? They still have something that is like a vow that is blocking the great compassion, wanting to be liberated all by oneself, just to end only for ending. But there is no helping others in samsara. Therefore, there is no great compassion that is given for samsara. We are shifting towards the great perfections. When thinking of samsara, there is already the extinction, natural extinction for samsara already. For the fully enlightened ones, just one thought for samsara, the natural extinction is already given. This is the shift. Because they have natural extinction already. Just one thought, it will purify altogether for the whole samsara. According to their thoughts, there is no complications. The complication is because of the vow that is locking up just for one's own liberation, for ending within oneself. That's why we need to deprogram from all these vows, giving up all that specific self-liberation, putting down or extinction for oneself only, because this is blocking the great compassion within themselves, all these fully enlightened ones, the arahants. Just think of giving up, dispersing the minds. If the mind is already empty, it has to be given all the time, with everything all the time. This is the great compassion. When it's given at all times, it is the great compassion. Everything. Because when the fully enlightened ones think of everything, then there will be the natural extinction for everything at all times as well. They don't need much energy to do it. So when the fully enlightened ones can help end for samsara greatly, these great powers will join together with all blessers, help cut through for samsara altogether. And there will be more power to cut through for samsara. This is the effect. They will have a lot of power to help samsara to cut through. Some bodhisattvas, they have a wrong thought. They're just aiming towards Buddha era. Therefore, they don't have the power to help bless altogether. If everyone can help end like this altogether continuously, they will have power to cut through, power to bless, to help cut through deluded knowing or giving enlightenment without difficulties. If when like this, they don't have power to help cut through, because lacking of helping cut through for samsara, to awaiting for the enlightenment according to one's own vow to be completed. That's it. There is no mighty force in helping cut through altogether. Just like carrying one's own beings by oneself all alone. It is heavy, it is really heavy, carrying the beings on one's shoulders alone, not helping cut through deluded knowing for the beings, until also some of them feel disencouraged. To help end continuously like this for deluded, to cut through deluded knowing, the effect will be power coming all together among all those who bless beings.